We're here, guys. We are here, back by popular demand. The one that you all know and love, Sis Fallon. Let's welcome back Sis Fallon. It's been a minute since you've been here. Let's get hyped from the beginning. Welcome back, Sis Fallon. Welcome back to everyone. To everyone. You know what I'm saying? Los Santo about last week. We were not able to do the live. Sis Fallon's got new plants everywhere. She's got plants everywhere all of the times. Let me see. Let's get caught up over here. So right now in the chat we got, let's see who's here. Logan and Zach are here. Yeah. Is that a cat in the box? I think. And then we got the Sanders clan.
Yo.
We got Israel in the house. Aaliyah, what's up? She was wanting Sis Fallon. You get Sis Fallon, Aaliyah. She is back in full effect with her gallon of water. You know what I'm saying? She's got everything going on. Let's see, who else is here?
Hi,
Joshua, what up, my dude?
And if Jude's there. Hi, Jude.
And Jude. You there too, man? Who else is here? Reverend Aceto is in the building.
I need glasses.
Good to see you. Yeah, we do need to get you some glasses. So, guys, we are here. I'm super excited about tonight. First time ever call in. So, without any further ado, we got a lot of content to get through tonight, guys. It is going to be awesome. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and let me make sure. Devin and Liam in the house. What's up, my guys? Let's go ahead. Let me make sure. I feel like it's been a minute, but let's go ahead and catch fries.
Hi, Mason and Neva.
This is your captain speaking, and we are cleared for takeoff. Like it, comment, subscribe to it. You know what it is. So, guys, we have done something that we've never done before. And the thing that we have done was ask you guys to call in and say what's up to us.
It was actually pretty cool.
So, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, for you guys to be able to comment, live with us, which is super awesome. But now it kind of feels like we got our own radio show, Back in the 90s, the 80s.
Auntie Andrea, nice to meet you.
Auntie Andrea is here because Izzy was excited to premiere at the beginning of the show. Good to see you, Auntie Andrea. Good to see you. So many. I think there's like 15 of you guys called in. We have 15 of your messages, but we have 15 individuals. But like 20 something messages because a few of you guys just went ham. Like some of you guys kept calling and calling, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get through it. Let me grab my.
Oh, you went to Arizona last week? We almost went to Arizona this week.
My Boba Fett.
Isn't that a pretty cool cup?
The other day, Sis Fallon made me boba tea in my boba cup. And that was a blessing.
Look at how big Anakin is.
Anakin is getting huge. For those of you that haven't seen him in a while, let me angle this down just smidgen, just a little bit. And he's
in the water.
He's getting bigger.
If you were in the water in the sink, you're gonna get sick.
Let's go ahead. Let's get to this main shot as he jumps down and away. Let's we don't need that. Let's come back to that. So without any further ado, guys, what's up?
So maybe you need to explain to some people what you mean by calling in.
Okay, my bad, getting ahead of myself. You know what? I like it so much. Let's go ahead and get that music back in. Let's get that music. You guys can hear it a little bit. So what we did was we got a phone call, or we got a phone number, and
we set up a Google Google number.
Yeah, so it's a Google number, and so it's ours, and we set up a voicemail, welcome and greetings. Sis Fallon and I tag team that mess, and so you guys can call the number anytime you want to. Anytime you want to, and it'll go straight to the voicemail message, welcome, and you can leave a message, whatever you want to leave. You just want to say what's up, or you got a question, and you can do this at any time. And whenever you guys call in, we're just going to take those messages, and we're going to start, to our best of our ability, like start doing call-in segments. So like at some point in the night for the SYMA episode, we'll have like a call-in segment. If anybody's called in with a funny question or a topic or whatever, we'll feature your question. So anyway, the number is 530-395-2406.
It's on our Instagram
There we go.
page.
Yeah, it's on the IG page.
So we'll do it again.
Oh yeah, we'll live it up, you know what I'm saying? So let me just make sure that I got the right number here. I'm gonna put it real quick for all you guys that are just getting here. Maybe you guys haven't seen the IG or the Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna put it right here, right now. Like technically, you guys could call right now, and I would get a notification, but I wouldn't be able to grab your voicemail message and put it in the show for tonight. So,
but we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe like not next week, but the week after.
Something, yeah. We'll see how many come through and stuff like that. So, without any further ado, we have the first caller up for the night. Okay, the first call in, and hopefully everything is set up to where you guys can hear it as well. And let's go ahead and get into it because we got a lot of these to get to. So, if you've called in, stick out through the whole night because your call is on the way. Here we go. Call 1.
What's up? I'm Batman. I'm just kidding. No, it's me, Ian, your favorite student, Sister Fallon.
Ian.
Hi.
Hey, Ian.
Ian, what up, dude? Wait, let's listen.
Ian was in my first 4th grade class. So now he's in 8th grade, and then this coming year he's about to be a freshman.
Yeah.
I feel so old.
So we always talk Batman. We always talk DC,
Yeah.
comic books, movies, video games, all that kind of stuff. But let's hear his impersonation of Batman again. Now that you know who he's trying to impersonate, let's listen.
What's up? I'm Batman. I'm just kidding. No, it's me, Ian, your favorite student, Sister
Ian,
Fallon.
are you watching? If you're not watching, man. Yeah. Oh, let me see.
Hi, Mariana.
Luna, Anakin, Darth Vader. Yeah, Anakin.
basically.
Yeah, it's Anakin. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump to this next call. Here we go. Let's listen to this next call.
Hi guys, this is me, Faith, and I just want to say I'm your big fan. And my big question is, when is your guys' birthday? Thank you and goodbye.
All right.
When is our birthday? So Faith wants to know. What's up, Faith?
You don't want to know the year we were born, right?
Do you want to know
Just the day.
the year we were born, or do you want to know the day we were born on? But I have no problem telling the day because the year. I'm proud of the year.
Sure, we can do it.
I'm proud of the year. So
Okay,
we were both born in the same year.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to guess? I'd be really interested to get for you guys to guess.
Guys, guess what year we were born.
Take a guess and
no 1800s or early 1900s. All right.
So take a guess and throw out a year that you guys. So we were born in the same year. So just throw out a guess and. But Faith, I hope you're watching. I don't see you in the comments yet.
Me neither. She'll probably be here soon.
Faith was like she was the second person to call in. So it was Ian. Like as soon as I posted it, like
Ian.
5 minutes later, Ian was like, "What's up? I'm Batman." And then not too long after that, then Faith called in. Faith called in too. So let's see. Okay, so we got Logan. We got Logan saying 1990, the 1900s. Logan thinks we were born in the 1900s.
It hurts. But it's weird to think that we were born in the 1900s.
Are you confirming that right now? Do you want to say?
Well, I mean, 2010. All right, Mace.
We got Mace says 2010. Wait, hold on.
I'd be 11 years old.
We got
best friends. 1995.
We got 17 1723.
Oh, really, Mariano?
Mariano, come on, my
because
guy.
I said no 1800s, early 1900s.
So he went before.
So he went 1700s.
We see you, Mariano. And then Sammy, Bella, not sure who that is. One of you guys. 1995. Okay, so we will go ahead and say, and then Mariano comes in with a 90,
Hey, Bella.
a 90, Aaliyah 95. It's Bella. What's up? 500 HV. I'm assuming that means 80. 1985 we got from Josh or Jude. BC. Okay, so you're saying that we were born before Jesus Christ was born. That's what she's saying. So we were born in 1990. We were born in the year 1990. We found the Lazarus Pit. Ian, if you're watching, DC cut right there. And you know what? The
1930. Israel. Wow, Israel.
Come on, Iz.
That's cold.
So the 1990s deserve this.
So what?
The 1990s.
Oh, yeah, man.
The 1990s deserve a hype cat.
Man, I'm telling you, like, the late 1990s, early 2000s were such golden years.
Golden years.
So good. I miss them.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to this. Oh, wait, we didn't tell Faith. We didn't even tell you what day we were born. So 1990, and I was born on March 18th, 1990. Says Fallon, so my birthday just passed. Says Fallon, when's your birthday?
Hey, Sister Angelica. April 17th.
April 17th, which means Sis Fallon's birthday's coming up.
Party!
It's coming up.
Hype cat.
I need a producer. I need someone to hit us with this.
Anakin will be our dude.
Anakin needs to learn these 1 and 2s.
All
okay.
I'm saying is he just got up from his nap. Now he's trying to go back to
AT
sleep.
Kids Town Hall. The Garcias are in the building.
Golden.
So let's go ahead. So we got Ian.
Is Anakin biting? Oh yeah, he still bites.
Yeah, he still bites from time to time. So we had
Especially
Ian, Faith, and then
what? Let's do it. Let's do what Anakin does when I try to pet him. Ready?
wait, no, do it again.
When he's not in the mood, he's like, back up.
Okay, so we had Ian, Faith. Let's listen to this one right here.
What a fast justice found. Is your cat crazier than ours? My name is Bella Keto.
Bella. I love the pause. Wait, let's listen to that again.
So great, Bella.
What a fast justice found. Is your cat crazier than ours? My name is Bella Keto.
Bella, what's up?
Bella,
we know you're
so
here.
great.
We see you in the chats right now. So Bella wants to know, just straight out.
They have a girl cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a boy cat. Probably. I mean,
what is the name of what's the name of your cat? I always want to say
Milk Dud, I don't know.
Sammy in drum lessons I always change your cat's name. it's like a person's it's like
but Sister Melissa sent me a picture of their cat on the curtain rod. The curtain rod.
On top of the curtain rod that's attached over a window.
Anakin hasn't done that yet. I don't think he could see it.
Well, but I would venture to say that
he could.
Whatever crazy your cat is, Anakin is at least with it.
Okay, so do you guys know what parkour is?
Parkour.
All night long. He parkours off of us when we're sleepy.
He'll it'll be so peaceful sleeping, and then all of a sudden we'll get woken up by and we're like, what is, and he's just running up the stairs at Mach 5 speed, and then he turns the corner so quickly that he kind of drifts, and he hits the door because we leave it open for him a little bit. He hits the door and the wall, slings the door open, and then launches on top of the bed, and is inevitably hitting one of us. But
or when he's trying to wake me up in the morning, he sits right here and meows in my face. Meow!
And that's no exaggeration. He literally will sit on her neck and put his face on her face and just meow straight out. He doesn't do it to me though. He's like, Dad, you can sleep. I just need Mom to wake up. But okay, so their cat's name is Amber. Amber the cat.
That just makes it so much. Amber's on the curtain rod again.
Amber the cat. Get Amber. Go get Amber.
I'm sorry, that's just so funny.
All right, so Bella called. I think we got a call from Sammy right here. Wait a minute. I think this is Sammy. Wait for this one. This is a great
so
call.
great.
Listen to this, guys.
Rawr. I'm Samuel.
Rawr. I'm Samuel. How, like, that's gold. That is such a golden voicemail to be left. Sammy, that was amazing. That was amazing. He left 2 messages. That was the shorter of the 2. The first message he left was 30 seconds of silence and then rawr.
Yeah.
And then he ended the phone call.
That was really funny.
Okay, let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. So that was Sammy. We got a special caller in the house, and I know that he's watching right now. So let's listen.
When are you gonna come over our house and hang out with us? This is Mason.
Oh, we have to come over soon and hang out with you guys.
The Garcias,
or you guys can come
Eva.
over here.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
If you live nearby Lodi or in Lodi
Stockton.
or Stockton,
Hmm?
Java Stop.
Java Stop. That's where it's at. Mace, we do
Obviously
need to come
Dutch
over.
Bros too, but
We do need to come over and hang out.
well,
We hung out a couple. Well, I mean, it was maybe like 2 months ago now. A month and when we went to Lodi Lake
March.
or Lodi
Not
Marsh.
there. You know what? I think the lake is back. I don't know how.
It's spooky. Okay, so
maybe they like drain it and then like let loose the dam and then
something.
I don't know.
So the Garcias came into town and
What day was that? Oh, the SOC rally.
yeah, it was the day after the SOC
Was
rally.
that February?
Yeah, it was right after we got back from hanging out.
Seattle.
Yeah, hanging out with EA kids in Seattle.
Yeah, and where is it? Bellevue?
Yeah.
That's where the church is.
Yeah. But we go to take the Garcias to Lodi Lake, and we're like, yeah, it's a cool lake. They got a playground there, and the kids can run around. All that kind of Mason and Eva will have a good time. And we get to the lake, and there is 0 water.
We were like so excited because Lodi Lake is really pretty.
When I say 0 water, it was just it was like crazy to me.
It was like
And
empty.
I guess the water found out that like things were still on lockdown, and they're like, oh, precautions. And the water was like, we ain't coming out today.
But they did
Mace,
get to
we
see
do.
a whole bunch of deer.
And then I raced. Mason wanted to race me,
Yeah.
and so the trail back in like
The trail's really
yeah,
pretty.
and by Lodi Lake we
Yeah.
raced each other, and Mace is fast.
Aaliyah,
Mace is fast.
You can call now, but we won't be able to put it on the screen right now because we have to load the calls
Yeah.
inside of a program for them to be able to play it live.
So call and leave us one, and then like the next week or the week after, we'll get you in. So that was Mace. We do need to call. Speaking of EA kids in Seattle, Bellevue, what's up, my friend Israel?
I haven't heard Israel.
My sister calls my dog my sister calls her dog a chicken nugget. I don't know why that's so weird.
A chicken nugget.
Did you have any fun nicknames when you were growing up?
Okay, so like, is that it?
Peace.
Oh,
There it is.
So,
There it is.
What was my nickname growing up?
Wait, let's just
Or,
rewind while I can't talk about calling their dog chicken
Okay,
nugget.
is it Sarah or Ava?
Who's calling the dog chicken nugget?
Anyway,
Any good nicknames? That's a really good question.
for like us,
Yeah, I'm assuming it's for us. Like, did we have any nicknames growing up?
Okay,
Any
so-
fun nicknames growing up?
for myself, like what other people call me.
That's how nicknames work.
I know.
That's
Okay,
generally speaking.
Okay, so you guys know how tall I am. Well, I mean, most of you do. So, I played basketball ever since 3rd grade, so I've been really tall. And since 6th grade, I've been this height. I know, it's kind of crazy, but my nickname was like Twin Tower because it's just me and this other girl that played on the basketball team, and we were the same height, so they just called us the Twin Towers.
Cool. Any other nicknames?
There are some, but...
Okay, well, so nicknames.
Well, my mom would call me Long Neck because I was tall and I have a long neck apparently.
That's
or
what your
giraffe.
sisters would call you, though.
No, my mom calls me
she called
that
you
too.
that.
My mom also calls me Giraffe, which is weird because my sister Tiffany and I are like the same height. But
I'm pretty nervous to let Devin and Liam call in. Those kids are goofy. Oh no, just let them call in. We'll screen
it
it.
was Ava.
Ava's calling the dog chicken nugget. Okay, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so.
What about cheese?
No. So a nickname I
Queso?
had given some of my students was Dirty Chicken Nuggets.
Dirty chicken nuggets.
It was Sel, KK, and Taylor. Dirty Chicken Nuggets.
That's what you called the group.
And Ebony. Yeah.
What's up, Dirty Chicken Nuggets?
I miss them so much. You should call your dog a Dirty Chicken Nugget.
So, Brother Akil, Pastor Akil.
Brother Akil.
He is in the house. That
Yeah,
height since
I've
6th
been
grade.
this height since 6th grade.
Sis Fountain's been tall since day one.
Yeah. When I was on the court, I was just like, shoo, shoo, shoo. Throw me the ball, boo, got it. Dude, it was crazy because, like, 6th grade games would be, like, the score would be outrageous. We would stop the game early.
Girl basketball games in middle school can be just,
it's
savage.
So, like,
you're
drastic.
either good or you're not good.
Yeah.
And it's like,
there's like
I've been
hardly ever any in between.
This is totally off subject, but I've been to AAU games, like girls games.
Yeah.
And the score's like 128-30.
Yep.
No exaggeration. Anyway.
Okay, so the
nicknames.
tallest. Okay.
Oh, go for it.
So you played sports. So who is the tallest, or what was the tallest person you played against? Like, what do you think their height was?
I don't know. I mean, probably like 6'4"-ish, 6'5".
6'4".
Yeah.
There is this girl when I played AAU. This girl was 6'6".
That's tall.
And I had to guard her.
That's tall.
And she had to guard me. Let me tell you, that was not easy. 6'6". That's really tall.
I'm trying to think right now. My nicknames. If I had any, my mom and dad call me Bub, like B-U-B. That's like a family nickname, Bub. And then when I ran track in high school, my freshman year. So I was super small, guys, and I mean super small. Like I was super tiny.
So I was way taller than Pastor Josh in middle school.
I was like, well, this was freshman year of high school.
Oh.
And I'm still super small, and which was funny because I high jumped for track, because I could jump like over myself. I was like 5 foot. I was like 5'5".
Wow, that's so small.
And I was jumping over 5 foot. Like 5 feet. Anyway, but I was so small that the seniors, they gave me the nickname Pocket Change. Because, like, you know, like, if you just reach into your pocket, you got, like, a nickel and a dime or something. Like, something small, like, you know, whatever. It's nothing at all. So they called me Pocket Change, or PC for short. And then other kids in high school called me Preach, which was really cool.
That is cool.
They called me Preach. I think that was about it. I think that was about it. And then, my dad just texted me another nickname, which is just my initials, JD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, JD. Joshua David. So, Israel, excellent call. Excellent call.
Okay, let's talk about the nicknames we call Anakin.
Anakin's nicknames. Okay, go for it.
Well, you go first.
I call him, I call him Anakin.
Kin?
I don't call him Ken. That's Daniel.
Oh, no, but...
I don't call him
Annie.
that. I call him Annie. I'll be like, Annie Shelto. That's what I call him. And I say, what's up, dude? Or what's up, little man? Or I called him Paws today.
Paws.
But Mr. Pawpaws. What do you call him?
Mrs.
Yeah, but
Like
Yeah.
when he's getting into my plants, I'm like, "Hey, you rat, get out of my plants!"
Because he's digging like in the dirt like a rat. So she goes in on him.
Hey, you rat, get out of my
Let me
plants.
see. So we got Brother Israel. Let's follow it up. This
Or
call
Papa.
is really good. I'm really excited for this call.
okay, yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. This is Judd Sanders, your guys' friends from EA Kids up in Bellevue, Washington. I need you guys to meet me at the crossroads and answer these questions for me. My first question is for Sister Fallon. Sister Fallon, since you are the Disney queen, I've got a question for you. You can be any Disney princess, but you have to marry a Disney villain, or you can be any Disney villain, but you have to marry a Disney prince. What are you choosing to be, and who would you choose to marry? My second question is...
I'm going to pause it right there.
Okay.
That is a phenomenal question, Pastor
Okay,
Judd.
I got it.
So Pastor Judd, he's the children's pastor up in Bellevue, Washington, right outside of Seattle. We got to go up there just a little while ago and do some children's services with them. So awesome friends of ours. Awesome friends of ours. So take it away. Are you going to choose to be a Disney princess but marry a Disney villain, or are you going to choose to be a Disney villain but have to marry a Disney prince?
I shall be
I'm nervous.
a Disney villain.
Okay.
And I shall be Maleficent.
You're going to be Maleficent. Okay, from Snow White, right? No? Which one is it? I get them confused. Snow White or what's the other one? Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. That's what it is. Because the curse, the thimble thing, not the thimble, but the nail prick thing on the spindle, whatever. Okay, so you're a Maleficent, but who are you going to marry?
Prince Naveen. From Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of looks like you, so it all works out.
Well, there you have it. So Sis Fallon is going to be Maleficent, and she's marrying me still. There you go. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, so that was hers. Brother Akil. I get them confused too, he said. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to my question from Pastor Judd.
For Pastor Josh. Pastor Josh, since you love shoes, this is a good question for you.
Okay.
You can either choose one of the two things. Your feet are the size of an infant. They still work. You can walk, run, jump. Or your feet are the size 20 men, like the size of Shaquille O'Neal.
I was just
What are
imagining
you
little
choosing?
baby feet.
I can't wait to hear your guys' answers. Bye.
So I get my choices. Do I get baby feet?
Okay, but Pastor Josh, when he was a baby, he was so chunky. So his mom would show me pictures, and his feet were so chunky. And that's all I get.
She's getting a kick out of this. So am I going to choose to have baby feet or size
Can you imagine
20?
propping your feet up and it's just crossing your legs?
It's like this big. My feet are this big. So, okay, so this is a tricky question. So, Pastor Josh, as I speak about myself in the third person, does like
Human
shoes.
form,
Okay?
not a frog.
Anakin's sleeping right now. He jumped off Sis Fallon's lap and he's on a blanket. But
I'm sick and tired of this lady laughing.
so okay, so baby feet or size 20 feet, like Shaq size feet. So this is really tricky because I really like shoes.
Everybody with baby feet.
Lord bless her. So the trick is that if I did pick baby feet, shoes would be a lot cheaper, and I could have a ton of shoes to go with everything.
With some off-whites.
I could just but the trick is that
some Yeezys.
not all shoes are made in infant sizes. So I wouldn't have a super cool collection of shoes.
But the thing is, a size 20, it wouldn't be that expensive either.
The size 20 could be expensive.
But
Or if I had size 20 feet, I'd probably have an endorsement deal.
But
I'm picking giant feet. I'm picking Shaq feet. Did you guys know that Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player, that he had a phone put into his shoe? Like his shoe was a phone. Another shoe he had was he put a goldfish. He had a fish, like a small fish tank in his shoe. Then he made a remote control car out of one of his shoes.
That's insane.
I choose big feet. Yeah, big feet all day for sure.
Ew, but
sure.
could you imagine propping those up, crossing your ears, like
Okay, so let's go.
So it goes from this to this.
Okay, so let's keep it going. Here we go.
Control.
The first call. Here we go.
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. This is Zachary.
Oh, hey, Zach.
I was wondering if you could pick your dreams, what would you dream about?
Ooh.
If you could pick your dreams.
Okay, my dream would be living in a forest with all my plants, and I would have a big greenhouse with all my plants, and then animals everywhere.
Okay, that would be your dreams?
Yes. If I could dream that every night.
You'd just be dreaming about
Yeah.
walking through your greenhouse with wolves and
Sure.
all kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Man, what would I dream about? What would I want to dream about? Man, I would probably want to dream about like music, like playing music. So then
That's so funny. Like, you love playing music, and I love taking care of my plants.
yeah. So the cool thing about it is that like if I was dreaming about music, I would probably get like a lot of really cool ideas, and maybe God would give me like songs and like different music and stuff. And if I was always dreaming it, I would remember it. Then I could get up and actually make them into songs and stuff. So that would be really, really cool. That's what I would like to dream about. Okay, so that was Zach. What's up, Zach? We got a call from his brother, Logan.
Hello, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon.
Hey, Logan.
This is Logan. I was wondering what the stinkiest place that you have ever been in your life was.
Let me tell you right now.
The stinkiest. Logan wants to know, but I like how you answered him like he was live on the call right now.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon.
Hey, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
Let me tell you right now. The stinkiest place I've ever been is a boys' locker room.
The smells so musty.
It's so gross.
So
Because,
musty.
like, during, like, sports, like, our sports game or basketball games, we would travel, but,
the boys wouldn't be there.
well, obviously.
So you get,
So
the
the
girls
away
get
team,
every,
the away team had to dress in the boys' locker room.
smells bad.
It was so gross.
I'll tell you one of the stinkiest places that I've ever been was Gilroy, California.
Ooh, I mean, I don't mind the smell of garlic.
Gilroy, California. We rolled up there to
It's
this place.
so much garlic.
And they are known for garlic.
Garlic
and
festivals.
It just like permeates
It's a lot.
everything.
Yeah.
You walk out of the hotel room. You walk into the hotel room.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Even kind of in the room a little bit, you could
Oh
smell
yeah,
it.
it was definitely smelled like garlic everywhere. Okay, so pretty much, I mean, not every call,
Oh,
but
look,
from
she said the garlic town near the beach in Monterey.
yeah, yep, that's it. So Logan and Zach like sponsored the rest of this episode
Yeah.
with a bunch of calls and some really awesome questions. So I think we have 2 more from them, and then another one. And then we are going to take a quick break, get some Jesus speak in, and then we'll keep it going, okay? So here is Zach's second call.
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon.
Hey, Zach.
This is Zach. If you could choose out of all of your talents, which one would be the most useless?
Oh.
So Zach wants to know, out of all of the talents that you have, that I have, which talent is the most useless? I've never in my life, I don't think I've ever thought about this.
Huh.
I don't know if I've ever thought about
I
what
got
is
it.
a useless talent. Go ahead.
Wiggling my ears.
Wiggling. You did that in an episode.
Yeah.
Not too. You want to do it again? You want to show
Yeah.
the people?
Okay, ready? Don't make me laugh.
Turn to the side a little bit so they can, or turn to the other side so they can see the AirPod kind of move. There it is.
I mean, I don't know if it's a talent, but
Hey, maybe it'll win us $1 million one day.
I really don't have any other talents. So
What's a useless talent that I have? Like, what's something that I'm good at that?
all the random facts that you know.
So just, are you saying knowledge?
No.
Are you saying
useless
that
facts.
knowledge is just worthless?
Okay, listen. Every time we watch a movie, guess who's looking up the whole entire character list?
I gotta know everything about
people.
everything. I just want to know. I just gotta know.
And he's like, "Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know?" And I'm like,
Hey,
what am I gonna do with this
You didn't know, but
information?
now you know. That was an excellent question. Let's go to question number 2 from Logan.
Hi, this is Logan. If you
Hey,
could
Logan.
create any ride at Disneyland, what would it be?
Ooh.
this is a great one.
Okay, now
Any
you guys-
ride at Disneyland. Well,
All
oh my
you guys
goodness.
jump in the comment section
Oh,
right now
this
of
is
this
so
one because
good.
this is a great. We could create like.
I
Hey,
can work on the Jungle Cruise.
that's not useless. You can work on the Jungle Cruise. So let's do this. So instead of creating stuff for Disney, let's create SYMA.
No, I want to do Disneyland.
You want to do Disneyland? Fine. You just shut me down. Okay, Disneyland. I guess so because there's there's movies and stuff like that. So,
oh man, this is hard.
what would I create or recreating a ride that's already there?
No.
Doing whatever.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know.
I thought you just had one.
I know, but I was thinking about it. You know, from any ride. Okay.
Any
I'm trying
ride.
to think.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Got it.
What?
Okay, so you know, if you've watched Doctor Strange, you know, like when they're going through the mirror dimensions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what
I thought you were talking to them.
No,
like
you.
I'm like, yes.
They're going through the mirror dimensions, and they're like,
that was kind of a ride that I got to do in the virtual reality thing because it was like like but I
Right,
mean
yes.
that not a ride.
Dormammu?
Yeah.
or
so
you know what, maybe
would-
not that. What about like
Good
creating
question.
Wakanda? That'd be cool.
Splash Mountain or Magic Mountain. A virtual race on Anakin's Pod Racer.
Aw,
Ooh, that
that'd be
is
cool.
good. That is
I like that
really
one.
good, Logan.
This is so
A
man,
Boba Fett roller coaster from Zach.
That'd be dope.
I was thinking about something Boba Fett because I had the cup in my hand. Thank you guys for the birthday present. Thank you guys so much. A Boba Fett roller coaster would be awesome, like on Slave One, his ship, like flying
Yeah.
around on his ship through the minefield. Yes,
That'd be
that
cool.
would be awesome. When he's flying through the minefield, that would be awesome. Okay, we got a special caller here.
Hey, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon, it's Crystal.
Sister
Hey, I was
Sister
wondering,
Crystal.
if you had an anthem song or a theme song for your life, what would it be?
Oh,
Ooh, a theme song for
oh
our
man.
lives. This is a great question. Sometimes I like to think I have theme song music, but I'm just listening to music.
Oh man.
Man, a theme song, like one. I would probably pick something. It would have to be something from the 80s with heavy synth. Just like heavy synthesizer, just an instrumental from the 80s. Just like
Yeah.
something blasting super loud with a cool pop beat behind it. No words to hinder the
Carmen.
music. Yeah, or any Carmen song. Any Carmen song from the 1990s. Yes. Satan Bite the Dust. No. Who's in the House? Hands down. I could give you that whole song right now. I could word for word tell you that whole song. Carmen, Who's in the House? JC, let's go. Or Addicted to Jesus by Carmen and what was the group?
Dude, we need to
Toby Mac was a
we
part
need
of.
to show these kids who Carmen is.
If you guys don't know who Carmen is, Toby Mac And anyway, yeah.
Oh, Iron Man, right?
Addicted to Jesus. That's what it would be. Addicted to Jesus, or Who's in the House, or any random 80s synthesizer driven song with no lyrics. You? All three of those. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a quick second here and let's come back. Okay, so let's get into some quick Jesus speak real quick, and then we will get back to these phone calls and everything.
DC
Talk. DC Talk. Thank you, Brother Akil. Thank you. DC Talk. Carmen and DC Talk. A to J. Addicted to Jesus. That's what it is. Okay, so real quick Jesus speak, and then we're going to get back to answering some phone calls and stuff like that. But the main idea right here. Do you listen to the messages that Jesus leaves for you? Now, the interesting thing about this is we talk a lot about prayer, and prayer is super important, but prayer is what? It's a conversation, right? Mm-hmm. And conversation works when somebody talks and the other one listens, mm-hmm. and then that other person that was listening talks back to that person. Because in conversation, the only way that you learn something new is when you listen, right? Yeah. So sometimes if we go to prayer and we're praying, then we're only, well, you got something funny to say, or is it just something? Well, no. Is there a monkey in your head going like this right now?
Because when you're like, you just said, you looked at me and and I was like, yeah, I had no idea what you said.
Wow. Can you start over? Can you start the story over?
I wasn't listening.
Brother Garcia. Okay, so the only way, boys and girls, moms, dads, young people, the only way that we learn something is when we listen, when we are receiving whatever anybody is talking about, right? So sometimes we go into prayer and we're just talking and 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 talking at Jesus. And he's just like, I want to say something. But
it's like, you know this one. You can never mind.
Yeah. Jesus is trying to talk to us, but we won't stop talking and listen to him, right? So then Jesus is trying to leave us messages. Jesus is always trying to speak to us. But the question is, are you listening to the messages that Jesus leaves for you? Listening is super, super, super important. Super important. The Bible says to be slow to speak and quick to hear in order to learn and understand what's going on. And that's something just spiritual and practical. But let's look at these scriptures. I have 3 scriptures here really quick that I want to show you. John 10 and verse 27, it says, "My sheep hear my voice." This is Jesus speaking. And I know them, and they follow me. My sheep hear my voice. It doesn't say my sheep talk to me and then they follow me. The most important thing is that they hear what I am telling them so their lives can be enriched and changed for the good, and then they can follow me, right? So I want it to be said of me that I want God to be able to say that, hey, Pastor Josh, he hears my voice. He listens to me. And because of that, he follows me. Matthew 11 and 15, it says, "He who has ears to hear, let him hear." Anybody who has ears, anybody who can hear, anybody that can see and read, anybody that can think, I want you to pay attention to me. Sis Fallon, pay attention. Mm-hmm. You're zoning out.
I'm paying attention.
Are you using your ears to hear?
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we are always listening. That's why it's super important to read the Bible. Because the Bible is a whole message that Jesus has left for us. There's so many messages in the Bible, boys and girls, young people, moms and dads, that Jesus has left for us that can help us. But they only help us if we get into the Bible and we read them, we listen, we obey, and those help us to follow after him. Just like John 10:27 said. 1 John 4 and 6 says, "We are from God. He who knows God listens to us." We are from God. He who knows God listens to us. It's really good. He who is not from God does not listen to us. By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. This is a really deep scripture. 1 John is talking about, this chapter specifically 4 is talking about not being a part of the spirit of the world, not being a part of the spirits that are trying to attack God and trying to attack and take Jesus out of everything. Saying we need to be joined together with Jesus, and because we are of God, from God, he who listens to God is a part of him, right? And those people who don't listen, are not from God, are not of God. Ooh. Boys and girls, I want it to be said of me that I listen to God, that I can hear the messages that Jesus is sending to me. Yeah. Like when he sends me a text, I want to read it. When he sends me a voicemail, I want to listen to it. Yeah. When I know I need to be in the Bible, I want to be there and I want to be receiving what it is. And yes, I'm going to pray, I'm going to talk, I'm going to ask Jesus for stuff, I'm going to tell him how awesome he is, how good he is, how he's the best thing ever. Then I'm going to get real quiet and I'm going to learn to listen. Boys and girls, young people, adults, if you have never, in your prayer time, if you have never sat silently and quietly, I encourage you to do so.
Like, that's my favorite time of prayer.
Yeah, just listening, really focusing, meditating on Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, sometimes people get, like, a little weird when people say the word meditation, because in the world, people meditate, but they open their spirit and their hearts and their minds
to the wrong spirits. Just
things.
like 1 John 4 and 6 is saying, like, not the spirits of God, and that what that whole chapter is talking about.
Yeah, but if you're meditating and you're filled with the Spirit and you're there and you're in God's presence.
Yep. You're setting your mind above.
Yeah,
SYMA.
Yeah, it really does. Like, some of the greatest, like, moves of God that I've experienced, they were in my prayer times, but during my meditation with the Lord.
Just being quiet.
And just letting him move
and letting
on you.
Jesus come all over
because
you.
Because when that
and
happens,
just
like, you always hear, like, Pastor Haney and, like, Pastor Josh and I always talk about hearing the voice of God and what the voice of God sounds like. That's how you learn the voice of God, when you sit there and meditate in his presence and he just moves on you. It's so good. That's honestly, like, it's really my favorite.
Yeah, it is a super awesome thing. Or you can also
do that in service too.
Yeah.
At the end, during worship.
And you're thinking.
At altar call.
You're thinking about the message.
Service.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is such a great feeling when you attune your mind and your heart and your spirit and you connect it to the Lord and what he's doing.
Think about this. Spies are trained to look for certain things that not everybody can see and to listen for things that not everybody can hear. Spies are super, super laser focused. They know what's going on. And we can be that in the spirit for Jesus.
Yeah. And
we can learn to pay attention to what he's saying.
Yeah.
To
and
hear him.
At first it may be a little weird because you're just kind of sitting there like by yourself. It might feel a little awkward because you're probably like, what if everybody's looking at me? But that's okay.
No. You just kneel down.
It's really
if you're at home, you just sit on the side of your bed or you kneel down. And you've already prayed. Mm-hmm. You've told Jesus how awesome he is. Maybe if you had a prayer request, you talked to him about it. And then you just wait to hear what he has to say. And maybe really you wait a minute and then you open up your Bible and maybe there's a message in the Bible that Jesus is going to answer you with. Maybe that's where his message is going to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you grow in your relationship with Jesus and you meditate and you speak in tongues and you have that, you just grow closer and closer to the Lord. It's just those moments that Pastor Josh are talking about. Those moments is God speaking to you. If you feel during that time in your prayer time or you're meditating to open the Bible and go to a certain verse, do it. Maybe that's God's way of talking to you. There have been so many times, even in the beginning of my relationship with him, that I would have those moments and I would do it and be like, well, this is kind of weird. I just kind of feel this.
Yep.
But that's okay. Do it.
He's leaving a message.
Yeah.
It's like at that point in time, it's like your phone is vibrating. And you're like, oh, I got a message.
Yeah.
I need to pull it out and look at it. The Bible, sometimes in prayer, the Bible is like vibrating, trying to let you know, hey, there's a message in here waiting. There's a text from Jesus, and he needs you to open it up and read it.
And your meditation also shows Jesus that you are there for him.
You care.
And not just to have your needs to be met.
Right.
Or for God to hear your requests.
Right.
But you're there showing him that you have given your life to him to lead you and guide you, to speak to you.
Yep.
And to change you.
Yep. So awesome. So, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them. So when you listen to Jesus, there's something special about your relationship with Jesus and how it brings you closer to him. I love how it says, and I know them. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them. And they follow me. And we all have ears. And maybe if you can't hear all that well, you got eyes.
Yeah, and sometimes, I've never heard God's voice out loud in my ear, but it's just kind of like this feeling that you get.
Yeah.
And you just know that it's God because, here's the thing. If you are entertaining other spirits and other things not of God, you're not going to know what's what. Oh no, what's that? Truth bomb. But if you spend time with the Lord and you entertain his spirit and his presence, you will know the difference of what is coming from God and what is not coming from God. Like every single time that God has spoken to me, it's always been I can his voice
because you spent time with him.
I'm trying to figure yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's the same way that you learn. You know your mom's voice. You could be in a crowded store way and they call your name and you know that it's your mom's voice. There could be other people that call your name.
But what I'm trying to say is you're not going to hear that voice out loud. It's going to be this feeling that you get. But you know it's a feeling from God.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yes. Well, it does make absolute sense. But you have to make
sure that you are entertaining the things of God and not the things of the devil.
Setting your mind above. Setting your mind on things above. And then in that you know it's Jesus reaching out to you.
Yeah.
So, do you listen to the messages that Jesus leaves for you?
And listen, you guys are not too young to meditate in the presence of the Lord. Let's talk about King David when he was younger, when he was just a boy.
He was writing songs.
Samuel.
Thinking about Jesus.
When he was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many examples in the Bible of these great men and women of God, and it all started when they were children.
Yep.
It is so important for you guys to know what the Bible says.
Absolutely. And
to
you
develop a relationship with Jesus now.
And you learn the voice of God by reading his words, by reading his voice in the Bible.
Yeah.
If you hear anything that doesn't match up with the Bible, it's not Jesus.
Yeah.
It's not his voice.
That's why we have to be very careful for the spirits that we entertain.
Yep. What we watch, what we're listening to, what we're talking about, where we're going, all that kind of stuff. So let's pray really quickly. And let's ask Jesus, or this isn't a prayer, this is more of a prayer of the flesh. We need to make ourselves learn how to listen so we can hear Jesus better, right? Less of me and more of Jesus. So let's pray and ask Jesus to help us to get rid of our flesh and to help us to hear his voice more and more. Jesus, we love you. We're having an awesome time and fun, and people leaving messages and stuff, and we're hearing and we're having a lot of fun answering questions. But the most important message that we answer, or hear rather, is the messages that you leave us. That you leave us in prayer when you're trying to talk to us in prayer, and maybe we're just asking you for things all the time. We think you're like Santa, or we think you're like this genie. But no, we just want your presence. We just want to be near you. We want to hear what you have to say to us. Not just what you can give us and the miracles that you can do for us, but just talking to us and letting us know that you love us, that you hear us, that you can answer anything that we have for you. Jesus, help us to learn in our prayer time to be able to sit quietly and to listen for your voice and for what you have to say to us, the messages that you are leaving us. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. A to the men. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and like it. Subscribe to it. Do what you do. Let's go ahead and I think everybody is still here. We've been live for just about an hour right now. Still got some people watching.
Another reminder, if you called during our live, we cannot put it in this time because we had to take all of the clips of the voicemails and put it into a, what is this called?
We got to download them.
Yeah, so you can't put them in now. But next week or the week after, we'll be able to do it. So if you can get a chance to call now, call.
Yeah, if you want to call now, you can call. We'll get the message after this, but we'll put it in next week's episode or something like that. So we have a few more voicemails to get to. And so we left off, I think, with Sister Crystal. I think that's what it was. And we were talking about the songs, our theme songs. Yeah. So this is a pretty cool theme song, too. Cool theme song. But let's go ahead and get to
I think my theme song would be a song from Pocahontas.
Can you paint with all the colors?
Or Just Around the River
wind?
Bend. I love that one.
How's that go? Just Around the River Bend? That's not the same song?
It's totally different.
Is it a different song?
Yeah.
Just around the river bend, just around the river bend, I looked and saw just around the river bend, da-da, somewhere past the sea. Pocahontas is a dope movie.
Let me just say, Disney does not give enough credit to Pocahontas. Let me see more merch because let me tell you, Pocahontas is the best princess.
You got that dope purse.
Fight me.
You got that dope purse.
Yeah, Zach and Logan and the Willises for my birthday 2 years ago bought me a Pocahontas purse.
That purse is bad.
But they never have Pocahontas stuff, and it frustrates me so much because she's the best princess. Don't at me.
Don't at me. They don't have social media accounts, so they can't at you anyway. Okay, let's get into this special call. I'm really excited. Sis Fallon does not know that these people called.
I also love Moana and Mulan too.
Sis Fallon does not know that these homies called. Let's listen.
Dr. Josh and Sister Fallon. It's Trooper.
Aw, Trooper.
We're loving Missouri, but missing you all so much. Thank you for all the YouTube videos. Keep them coming. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh, we miss you guys so
Wait, let's listen
much.
to this one. Let's listen to this one.
Hi, Pastor Josh. Hi, Sister Fallon. We miss you guys.
Hi,
Can't
Paisley.
wait to come visit. Love watching your videos. Bye.
Oh,
Troop and
It's Paisley.
Oh, yeah.
It's Paisley.
It's Paisley. Man, you guys moved to Missouri not too long ago, like right after the SOC rally.
Yeah.
Right after that weekend, you guys were moving. And we miss
totally
you
miss
guys.
you guys.
I still have that video that we made together, and I'm gonna put it into a video not too long from now. So it's good to hear from you guys. We miss you, And let's go back. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Does Bro Josh even know Disney? I just
Brother
sang.
Aaron, we need to have you singing.
Yeah, Brother Aaron is a
Okay,
Disney
but
singer.
No, like for real.
Brother Aaron,
you guys, like
Pastor Aaron
he is like really good.
He is
like he could sing for Disney.
You know what? We're gonna have him.
Yeah.
I need to write a
Disney
song.
special.
I need to write like a SYMA Disney like song.
Oh,
theme
we
song,
love you guys.
and have Brother Aaron sing it.
That'd
Oh
be
man,
awesome.
Pays and Troop are watching now. We miss you guys. We
This
miss
is
you
starting
guys.
to hurt my ear.
You're not gonna be able to hear.
I know. Are we going right now?
Yep.
Okay.
And like I said, the second half of this episode is now brought to you by
The Willises.
R-Dub, C-Dub, Z-Dub, and L-Dub.
Dude, that's really gonna be their nicknames.
That's your
now.
nicknames now. So
Oh my gosh.
this is Z-Dub right here.
Hi. Hi, Sister Fallon and Pastor Josh.
Hey,
That's
Zach.
me.
This
What's up,
is
bro?
Zach. Out of all of the ways you've injured yourself, which one is the dumbest?
Out of what?
Out of all of the ways we've injured ourselves, which ways were the dumbest?
Well, have you even injured yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
I think I know which one yours is.
you tell it then.
I think yours is when you decided to roll down the hill on your bike with your arms out, and you ran with your eyes closed, and you ran straight into the mailbox.
That was a funny story. I think I've told that story before.
Yeah.
I was the only kid. I mean, I still am an only child, and I had to make my own fun. So I rode to the top of this hill. Dangerous. Boys and girls do not do this. And like two-way road, whatever, up to the park. My house was at the bottom of the hill. I decided to roll down it without my feet on the pedals. And then I was like, that was too easy. Let me take my feet off the pedals and my eyes are closed. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And so when I opened my eyes, a car could have pulled out. Anything could have happened. It was not my best day. It was not my best day at all. And I opened my eyes, and there was a mailbox in front of me.
And Hilka said the cabinet. Wow, that is a good one. I totally forgot about that one.
So that was.
I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Let's just.
That
say.
was the dumbest thing. One of the dumbest things I've ever done. That's how I heard. Yeah. I just got some scratches on my arms and stuff.
Okay,
But
so.
Sis Fallon, I'm gonna tell this story.
Which one?
The cabinets.
Okay.
Okay.
I have another one from high
So
school.
just real quick, Pastor Josh was at men's retreat. This was a few years ago. And Sis Fallon was really, we had these cabinets that were above the sink. And she was
Atrocious.
like, I really want to take these down. I was like, okay, just wait till I get back.
Okay, it had already been like a month of me asking.
It was a while. So I get to men's retreat. I'm leading worship. I get done leading worship. I'm sitting in the back. I'm drenched with sweat because Pastor Josh be going in for Jesus when I lead worship and when I'm not leading worship. And I get this text and the cabinets are gone. It's a picture. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what happened? She ripped the cabinets off of the ceiling. Okay. Then the next picture that I get is of this super, super dark, like wet looking spot where the cabinets were. And I was like, oh no, we have mold. We have something alive in the ceiling. We need to call Ghostbusters or someone. And what happened was, because she was alone, she rocked the cabinets off the ceiling.
Listen.
It fell on her.
Screws
pointing out.
No. Listen, this is what happened. So I didn't realize how heavy it was. I didn't think it was gonna be that heavy. And so I'm like, oh yeah, this will be fine. So I have one leg like on my chair, one leg in the sink, and I was like, okay, yeah, I could do this. And I start going, and I was like, oh no, it's getting heavier. And I was like, oh Lord, what have I done?
So it falls off.
Wait.
It comes down.
Wait. So it's falling, and I was like, oh Lord, please send your angels to help me.
You said that out loud?
I did. Guys, pretty sure the Lord sent some angels because all of a sudden it was on the floor. And then I broke the faucet and there was water shooting up out to the ceiling.
And that's what happened. She snapped off the faucet for the sink, and somehow both handles. So you sent some angels. I bet the angels were like, yeah, we're gonna help you, but we're gonna have some fun too. And they turned on the water and just skyrocketed
Dude, I don't know
to the
how
ceiling.
that happened. Like all of a sudden, like the neck of the thing broke off, and then the handles were turned, and I was like, "Where's the water coming
And
from?"
she's under the shelves and can't
No,
get to.
no. At that point, I had fallen straight. That's what I said.
Okay,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure the Lord sent some angels because all of a sudden it was on the ground, and I wasn't injured. I had some bruises, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But the Lord helped me in my time of trouble.
Logan's third message. L-Dub. Here we go.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay. What happened? What happened? Let me pause
Hi.
this real quick. What?
When I was in high school, okay, so
Okay, another story.
I did a lot of stupid things. Like
Tell the story.
jumping
Tell the
off
story.
the house into the swimming pool. But there's this one time I was at my friend's house, my friend Sandra, and we always had bonfires there. That's what you do in the Midwest. Have bonfires. And so I was jumping, all of our friends were there, so we were jumping from the trampoline into the swimming pool.
Tell them what happened.
And so I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it again. And at this point, I'm soaking wet because it's my second time doing it. And I jump and jump and jump, and I go. But as I jumped, I slipped, and I went, I don't even remember what part of my body hit, but I was like, shoot, punk. I have bruises all over my body. And then I got back
I
up.
did not know her at this point.
I
didn't know Sis Fallon.
I think it was a freshman. I got back up and I was like, let's do it again.
Of course. L-Dub, bring us back to reality, bro. What kind of question you got for us?
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. This is Logan.
Hi,
if you had to
Logan.
change your name, what would it be and why?
If you had to change your
Rajanaganda.
name. That's your name? Rajanaganda?
Kelly Rajanaganda.
Okay, there you go. That's Sis Fallon's name.
No, just kidding. I would keep my name Fallon.
But if you had to.
Oh, if
That's
I had
it's a
to.
hypothetical question.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
no.
I have to change my name.
Yeah.
Rajanaganda.
I would change my name to I would change my name to
My nickname would either be Raj or Ganda.
it would be either something of like Bruce Wayne,
Honestly, I can't think of any name cooler than mine.
or I would probably throw Fett in my name somewhere. Joshua David Fett Shalapsik. Can I add a name?
But you have to change your name.
So either Jango Fett or Boba Fett.
That's cool.
Yeah, one of those two. Bruce Wayne would be cool too. Have I ever tripped upstairs twice from Brother Pastor Judd?
No, but he has
No,
at
but
the Space Needle.
They took us to the Space Needle when we were in Seattle, and we were like, "Oh, where did Pastor Judd go?"
We're with his wife.
And yeah,
All you hear is
all you hear in the stairwell of the Space Needle is like, and then
we were like,
he fell up the stairs twice, like back to back.
and then he comes out.
Then he comes out. He's like kind of flushed in his face. And then a worker was like, "Are you okay? Do you need help down the stairs?" Only Kid Crew, Heavy Metal Prophet. Only Kid Crew. Only OKC. That's what it is. Let's see. Let's go to. Oh, we got another call from
Pastor
Sister
Fett.
Pastor Fett. That's a good name. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sister Crystal called again.
Hey, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. It's the Willis clan here.
C-Dub.
Hey, we were wondering, when you meet someone new for the first time, what's the first thing you notice about that person?
Done. Got it.
What?
Done. What's the first thing that I notice when I meet someone new? The first thing I
don't
notice.
know what.
Shoes.
Oh, I just like actually
Shoes.
I don't even know.
Like
Oh,
two
I think
things.
I noticed how tall are they?
How tall they are?
Just because I'm tall, and so
Okay.
that's just always in my mind.
Yeah. My eyes always go to shoes. Always. And I appreciate all kind of shoes, but I'm always looking at the shoes for sure.
Cause it's like, oh great, am I gonna be able to like look straight, or do I have to like look like this?
I get it though. I get it.
Is my neck gonna strain for 2 hours talking?
So here's another call. I'm really excited for this one. So we've had Z Dub call, we've had L Dub call, we've had C Dub call, but now we got R Dub, Bro Rustin called.
I would choose.
Hey, Pastor Josh, this is Brother Rustin. I was calling because I have a question for you. If you could go back into Bible times, which time period would you pick and why? Thanks a lot. See you later.
That's a good one.
Juju Israel. That's Juju. That's a fitting name for you, man. Man. Okay, so Brother Rustin wants to know what time would we go back? What biblical time would we go back into and why? Man, there is so. I don't know if I could pick just one, but that's what it is.
Oh,
what?
I know mine.
What?
It would be when. I know most people are like, Jesus, I want to see Jesus. That would be so dope. But I want to see Elijah with the 400 prophets.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Fire falling down from
yeah,
heaven.
dude. And
Elijah's
and they
just
talking
roasting
smack
them.
like, where's your God now?
Elijah's just
Maybe
talking
they're taking
smack.
a nap.
That's really good. And you could just be like, could we bring
like
something?
Moses
So we bring
and
like
the
a
sea parting.
yeah, bring like a
Dude.
lawn chair and some popcorn, watching Elijah just like roast these people.
I don't know, like like when you guys watch Superbook, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like the same thing because it's like, oh yeah,
man, okay,
man, but Moses, the parting
I-
of the Red Sea, that'd be cool too.
that would be amazing. So
I don't know.
So there's a lot of questions that I have for this, Brother Rustin. If we're going back in time, is it just to watch, or are we living in that time? Okay. I think you're at work right now, so you can't answer me.
I would want to see the beginning.
Faith
That's
said
cool.
she would like
Yeah.
to see the beginning. I had that same thought, Faith. Like to hear the voice of God say, "Let there be light," and boom.
But did he say it out loud?
Could you imagine that?
That'd be crazy.
The scripture says, and
But
he said,
I mean,
"Let
like,
there be light."
let's really think about it. There was nothing.
For the earth was without shade, without void, just, and then he said, "Man, that would be amazing, Faith. That'd be awesome." But something that really, really, really intrigues me is, it's
Or
a
it could
tough
smack
call,
the fruit
man.
out of Eve's hand before she eats it.
You'd be like,
No.
you'd be like, she'd be going to eat. You'd be like, "Get that food out of my face." Not Napoleon Dynamite.
So we could all still be in the Garden of Eden.
Nacho Libre. Get that food out of my face. I am like really, really, really fascinated with like the forming of the early church.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It would be really awesome.
After Jesus sends up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're talking like 1 AD, right? You know, like
the Church of Ephesus and stuff.
we're talking. Yeah. It just everything is just forming.
Yeah, that's cool.
That would be really awesome. But there's a lot of persecution at that time.
There's
a lot, but I think it would be really, really, really awesome to go back on the day of Pentecost.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Knowing what it is, knowing that the Holy Ghost is falling, understanding it in its full context, and then going back and watching it happen and watching the crowd's reaction and seeing and hearing Peter for the first time leading people to salvation. Repent,
Peter's
be baptized, and you shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so here we come back. Z-Dog or Z-Dub coming back. Sis Angelica says she has to look at us downward all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. The birth of Jesus or turning water into wine. Aaliyah, I would want to see the beginning. Faith said, or everything. Aaliyah came back and said, so Z-Dog or Z-Dub. Let's bring it. What you got for us?
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon.
What's up,
This
Zach?
is Zach.
Hey, Zach.
what would you name your next pet?
Oh.
What would we name our next
so
pet?
our next pet. All right, so
I guess she's got this answer.
Okay, if we get another cat and it's a girl, I want to name her Padme.
So Anakin and Padme.
Yeah.
For all the Star Wars nerds out there.
But if we get dogs, I want to name them Batman and Robin.
That's fine with me. I was like, we've never discussed this, so I'm wondering what you're gonna say. That's fine with me.
2 cats.
I think it would
Padme
be
and Anakin, Batman and Robin.
It would be cool to have an animal, maybe a dog.
I want a chameleon
Named Alfred.
Alfred. Oh my goodness! But we'd have to get like a golden retriever or something.
For Alfred, yeah, very much so. Let's see here. We got Logan's fourth call. Eldo.
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. It's Logan.
What up, Logan?
If you could describe each other in 3 words, what would they be?
Ooh, describing each other in 3 words. You guys can get in on this. How would you describe Pastor Josh in 3 words? How would you describe Sis Fallon in 3 words?
I'm scared.
Let's see. I would say loyal.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
That's cold.
And is there a word that means loyal and crazy? They just put a loyal, crazy, and I feel I just need 2 words.
Loyal and crazy.
Loyal and crazy. Loyal, crazy, creative.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There we go. Loyal, crazy, creative. That's what it is.
I can do that.
What do you got for me?
Funny.
Yes. I have been known to be hilarious.
Sometimes. Funny.
Oh man.
What?
The heavy metal prophet just came through. I gotta show you guys this. He made Pastor Fett.
No way.
Look at that. That is amazing. Yes. Okay, so what is mine? You said funny?
Mm-hmm.
Funny, what else? Hit me.
Funny. Resourceful.
Okay. Slytherin. Funny, resourceful.
And
What's she gonna say?
I don't know.
You gotta think of a 3rd word. Dog, pay attention.
I am.
3rd word.
Funny, resourceful, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
I guess that sums it up. Let's look at what you guys said.
Done.
Okay, well, Brother Akil said,
Oh, no.
Pastor Akil said, Sis Fallon, tall, stylish, creative.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Faith said, Pastor Josh, nice, funny, and aspiring.
Oh.
Thank you, Faith. Mariano says, that sounds like Sis Fallon.
Okay.
Pastor Josh, crazy, fun, and dope. Yes. Thank you, Aaliyah. Sis Fallon, fun, awesome, and dope as well. Faith says, Sis Fallon, funny, beautiful, and cool.
You're so sweet.
Look at that. Akil says, Bro Josh, cool, fun, hilarious. Yeah. Mariana says, Sis Fallon, crazy, crazy, and crazy. And then he comes back and says, streamer, streamer, streamer. That is a high compliment, Mariano. Thank you, my friend.
What did I say? Funny, resourceful.
Resourceful, yeah.
And I'm trying to think of the word. Intellectual.
Intellectual. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. Let's we got a special call right here.
Oh boy.
Yo, Pastor Josh, Sister Fallon.
Who is this?
Me, Pastor Chris.
What up,
Right
Pastor
now,
Chris?
89 is rocking it, 89 service, but I wanted to make sure that I called and left a voicemail to the best children's pastors on the planet Earth. Hear me, King's Kids. You got the best of the best. Hope to be on the SYMA show soon. The best thing going on. You can watch on YouTube on a Wednesday night. Everybody plug in, check in. Love you guys. Pastor Josh, Sister Fallon, the best of the best. Love you guys. Have a great show tonight.
Man, Pastor Chris, yeah.
Man.
Acts 29, they're having service tonight.
Yeah.
They've been having, like, they just started, I think this is their second
which is
service,
so
I think.
awesome.
So all moms and dads, you're watching, you
Love
got youth
829.
people. You know, if you guys are cool with them being in the service, get them
Pastor
there.
Chris, Sister Angela, they're
Get
awesome.
some Jesus.
They're doing great things.
Pastor Chris, we do need to have you on the SYMA show, like live. That would be awesome. You guys saw the push-up challenge we did together. That was a lot of fun. But thank you, Pastor Chris. You are awesome. And we got two more, Logan and Zach. So L-Dub bringing it home.
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. This is Logan.
Hey, Logan.
I was wondering, what is the funniest thing someone has ever said about you?
What is the funniest thing someone's ever said about me? It's always my name. It's always Shalapstick.
Oh, yeah. Chapstick.
Yeah, chapstick.
Shalapstick.
Shalapstick. People put a T in there. There's no T in the last name, guys. But I think it's always like the best when Pastor Haney tries to say
I was just
our
thinking
name.
That. Love Pastor Haney, but it's so funny when
Pastor Haney, we love you. Oh my goodness. So on Sunday morning,
always the best.
This past Sunday morning, I opened up service. So I opened up in prayer and all that kind of stuff. And then he gets up to speak and he quoted me. He said, I heard, Pastor Sticks say, this, that, and the other, and he quoted, and he always rushes through my name because it always trips him up. And then I got like 3 text messages from some friends, and they're like, "We're changing your name in my phone to Pastor Stick." But what about you? That you're crazy, crazy, crazy?
I really don't know.
It's always crazy. Let's see. We got one more. Zach Z-Dub coming up here.
Hi, Pastor Josh and Sister Fallon. This is Zach.
Hey, Zach.
If you wrote an autobiography about yourself, what would the title of it be?
If we wrote...
The dopest of the dopes.
I was going to say Dope City. I was going to say mine would be Dope City, the story of Pastor Josh.
Dopest of the dope. Story of Fallon, a.k.a. Rajnaganda.
Man, Dope City. No. Mine is the mayor of Dope City. The story of Pastor Josh. That's my autobiography title. That's what it is right there. That's what it is. Oh, man. Okay, so that was a lot of fun, guys. Some of you guys have been checking.
Sorry, I'm just stretching.
Some of you guys have been asking, like, hey, I guess my message isn't on and stuff like that. Mariano, you called. We can't get it right now and put it on the show, so we'll save it for next time. But I wanted to show you guys this real quick before we wrap things up. We're almost like an hour and a half. This is probably the longest live we've ever done. It's a lot of fun. Cool. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here in just a second. But what happens is when you guys call in and leave a message, the program... What else you got? Who said that? Brother Aaron. We got a little bit extra with this right here. What else you got?
Okay, what is this?
So when you guys call and leave a message, the program tries to write out what it hears you saying.
Oh, this is going to be great.
And so it always messes something up. So this was the first one. This is from, I read this, I was like, hi, this is me, Face. I was like, who is Face? Then I listened to it like a second time. I was like, oh, that's Faith. It's Faith. Another one was this one. I'm Samuel. That like 20-second pause. Let me see this one right here. Hello, Pastor Josh and Sister Fountain. This is Logan.
Sister Fountain.
Elda. Sister Fountain.
Of course.
And then the fourth one. This is the last one. Hi, Dr. Rice. Is this Island? We miss you guys.
What?
Because I didn't listen to this one first. I read it first. I was like, oh, man, someone random called this number on accident and
Dr.
needs
Rice.
to get a hold of Dr. Rice.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't okay. We need to get them in contact with Dr. Rice. So anyway, Lots of fun, guys. Lots of fun. But let's go back to the most important thing that we were talking about tonight. We listen to all your messages, but do you listen to the messages that Jesus leaves for you? Learn to listen to the messages that Jesus has for you. And my bad. I just almost ended it right then and there. But without any further ado, guys, we are out. It was awesome hearing your voices. Those of you guys that called, thank you for the questions. Thank you for the funny things, all that kind of good stuff. It's always awesome. Brother Garcia, autobiography. What else you got?
What else you got?
That's the sequel. So the first one is Mayor of Dope City.
Dopest of the Dope.
And Dopest of the Dope. And then the second one is a combined
Fallon, aka Rajanaconda.
It's What Else You Got? The continuation of the brother and sister stick story. Anyways, guys, we are out. It's always a pleasure listening to you guys. And without any further ado, before you leave, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You already know what to do. And on that note, peace out, homies.
Later.
We'll catch you next time on the Flippity Flip. Don't forget to set your mind above. Peace out, homies.